Hey Team 101, in this video we will be analyzing and forecasting the market for gold from 6 till 11 till 10 June. So the video will have two parts. This one or the first part would be the technical perspective, whether we are bearish and bullish, why we are going on in technical perspective, and the second part would be on the fundamental perspective, telling what we should expect the market to do week ahead from 6 till 10 June for the gold. If you are new to the channel, so do consider subscribing as I upload daily and the weekly follow-up for the gold. So let's begin. We are currently on a 1 week chart for the gold. Here we can see, as mentioned in my previous weekly forecast, that we were seeing an higher high in the market, whereas the indicator was making a lower high, some around here till here. Thus this also suggests this is an regular bearish divergence. Moreover, on an 1 week chart, we were seeing a cup and handle pattern being formed. Let me redraw that for the new viewers. So we can, it would be some around here. There is one conclusion which I have drawn from the cup and handle and what I am expecting the market to do. This would be the cup. Let me zoom that out. So we have received a touch, and here is it. Here we have drawn a cup and handle pattern for the gold, and we can see that the market has been respected by this fib semicircle. Some around here we can see that the market has been respecting this, and we have seen an big bullish move. Then again we have seen some around here in support. Here also we have seen in support. Here we have seen in support and in bullish rally which we have seen. Here we can see that the market has taken this level as in resistance and support both on in fib, and the market has retraced. So what we were potentially considering is that, so we were considering a cup pattern was being formed for the gold, and we were now expecting an handle pattern being formed for the gold. This is the whole cup, as you can see. This is in cup shape. Now the handle can be some like this, some around here. Would be some around here. Thus we can potentially see and retrace towards the level of these lows, such as 1692 and still 1688 or 1670, which I will also further explain in the video. Due to our bearish signals we were receiving by the technical perspective, however we are also experiencing or receiving in bullish signals. Here we can see that the market for the gold can potentially make a cup and handle pattern. This is the cup. We can see that how nicely the cup has been respected by the market, and this is the handle. Now moreover it's less likely to see that the market or the gold is making n cup and handle patterns due to the fundamentals that we are receiving. However, this is one key important pattern which usually occurs in the stock at a long time period, and we usually see that the market do respect. Thus, according to the cup and handle pattern, we can expect a bearish move for the market downwards, testing in range of 1678 till 1690. Moreover, on a higher time frame, on a 1 weekly chart, here we can draw an resistance for the market. Let me draw that. Some around here. Let me change its color to red so it's more prominent. Thus here we can see that the market has retraced. Here also we have seen that the market retraced, and here we can see that the market has horribly retraced and has respected its resistance. Thus this resistance is in key level, and what we are expecting for the gold is that we can potentially see a retest towards this resistance, some around here, and then we can potentially see a bounce of trade some around here 1727, and then we can see a continuation of pattern upwards. Moreover, we can also draw the potential support or the major support on a higher time frame for the gold, which would lie some around here. Thus, going on in bigger time frame in the previous or in the history, we can analyze that the market has respected this, and we have seen an bounce of. Thus, here we can see an range bound trade testing this resistance, then testing the support, then again testing the resistance, and then again testing the support, and we have eventually see a breakout or seen in breakout to the Fed increasing their interest rate in 2011 till 2012 and 13. Thus we have seen this huge sell off, and thus what we are expecting for the gold is that we are expecting a range bound trade, and these two boundaries, until and unless we see an breakout by the gold upwards some around here. If we see in breakout upwards in the next week, thus we can see an retest towards this resistance zone, and we can potentially see a move upwards. Coming on 1 day chart, here we can see that the market RSI or the market is respecting the RSI, as we have seen in touch and bounce off. Then here we have seen in touch and bounce off upwards. Now moving on the charts, here we can draw two ascending channels, which we can see that the first ascending channel would be an outer ascending channel, and the second ascending channel would be an inner ascending channel, as I will explain later. This would be the outer ascending channel. Let me draw the resistance in the zone. This would be the support of the channel, some around here. This is the support of the channel, and this would be the inner support or the mid range trade for the channel. As we can see that the market has various times taken support from this support trend line. And moreover, the inner ascending channel would be this. Let me draw that also. This would be the lower resistance of the channel. Let me change its color to blue so it's more prominent, and do watch the video till end, and do consider subscribing to support me, as in the end I will be giving the summary on how we should trade and what we are expecting and what are the potential trading opportunities. And here is the inner channel. Hence we have drawn both. This is the support or the inner support from which we have seen that the market has various times bounce off. Let me change its color to dark blue. Thus we have seen that the market has respected this outer channel some around here, here, and we have seen it bounce off. Then again we have seen that the market has respected the channel, and here we have drawn an mid-range support. What I call it as this support. I usually draw this kind of support in the mid of the ascending channel. However, this ascending channel or this support was being respected by the market some around here. Thus I draw this support trend line, and we can see that the market has bounces off from here, some around here, and some around here, and some around here. However, we have seen a fake breakout downwards. Thus over here our outer support trend line come into an action, and we have seen a recovery from here, or a push or a retracement from here, as told to the team 101. And here we have given a signal to go along with our take profit of some around here, with our first take profit of some around 1742, with our second take profit was some around 1784, which we have also hit. Our third profit or the take profit was 1800 target, which we haven't reached till now, but in the future we are keen that we will reach definitely. Now talking about the inner channel or the inner ascending channel, we can see that the market has been respecting this inner channel. Here we have seen that the market has taken this resistance, and we have seen in sideways trade taking the support, then again we have seen in bullish trade, then taking the resistance, then we have seen in sideways trade, and here we can see that the market has taken the support. And we have seen that the 1-day chart on the Friday have closed in red. The market opening was some around 1775, and the closing was some around 1774. Thus the market was making an spinning top, which is also a reversal pattern on a candlestick, and which also suggests that we can experience a bearish move. Thus if we see a sell off from here breaking this support trend line, thus we can potentially, let me redraw that, sell off some around here. Thus we can potentially take our sale position and pull back some around here with our take profit of this trend line, of this support trend line, and we can then further see that the market would eventually bounce off some around here, or some around here, or after testing the support trend line, and we can see a bullish move for the market upwards. Thus if we see a break through the support trend line, thus we are bullish scenario, our bullish perspective has been changed into the bearish perspective until and unless we break this support trend line. And our take profit for the short, our entry trigger point would be somewhere around 1772, then pullback after we see a breakthrough this support trend line within a stop loss some around 1807, which would be placed above our all-time highs, which above our higher highs, which was some around 1807, which was made in some around 2011. Thus our stop loss would be placed just above the resistance line which we have made in 2011, and our take profit would be this support zone. Thus this trade will give an risk reward of 1:1. Now we can potentially see more trading patterns or the technical perspective, such as, let me remove these drawings. Moreover, on a 1 week chart we have seen a regular bearish divergence. However, on a 1-day chart we have also experienced a regular bearish divergence, as the market was making a higher high some around here till some around here. However, the indicator was continuously making a lower low some around here, some around here till here, and now recently we have seen that the indicator is making an double top. Indicator is making a double top and lower high or a slightly lower high. Thus, this phenomena is known as regular bearish divergence, which also suggests that we can experience a bearish move in the market for the gold. Do watch the video till end, as I will be giving all bearish and bullish perspective in the end and summarizing it. Moreover, we can draw a support trend line for the gold on a 1-day chart. Let me draw that. This would be our support trend line. If we see a bearish move, and we can expect that the market can bounce off, as here the support trend line, if we extend this support trend line, we can see that the market has acted as both as in bearish. Let me extend this support trend line some around here. Let me make it in zone so we do not caught up any fake breakouts, and we place our stop loss below this particular zone. Here we can see that this support zone has acted as in both as in resistance and support zone. Here we can see that the market has taken the resistance and we have seen a sale off. Here we can see that the market or this zone has acted as in support. Here we can see that this zone has acted as in support. Here we can see that we have seen a sharp sale off some around here. Then we have seen a long shadow. Then we have seen here also that the market is created a long shadow after testing this support. Here also we have seen that the market is taking the support and bounces off. Thus, if due to the divergence which we have analyzed on our higher time frame, and somehow we experience a bearish move, thus we can potentially experience a move towards this support zone, which is some around 1739. Thus we can experience it, and then after testing this support zone, thus we can see a move towards higher highs. Moreover, we can draw a symmetrical triangle pattern. Now we can see that the market is making a symmetrical triangle pattern, or it can also be called an bullish pennant. Let's go on and lower time frame on for hourly chart to analyze that bullish pennant. This would be the support, and this would be the resistance. Again, do watch till end, as in my YouTube analytics I have seen that the viewers aren't watching the full video, so they will take the trades wrong and they will head towards the wrong direction. So do watch the video till end, as I will be explaining or breaking down everything, and you will be understanding how to trade for the gold for the next week in the end. Here I am just telling you what patterns we are going to experience or we are experiencing, and how we can take the advantage of these patterns. So do watch till the video till the end. Here we can see in symmetrical triangle pattern, here the market has taken the support some around here. Here it has acted as a resistance. This is a very minor pattern, and we can potentially see an breakout upwards or an breakout downwards. Let me remove it. Moreover, on an 4-hourly chart, we can see an bullish flag, which we usually see after an long bullish move. Here we can see that the market is making a bullish flag pattern, and what I'm expecting for the market to do is that we can experience or a potentially breakout upwards. As we can see that the market has And moreover, in the previous we can see that the market has made this bullish pennant pattern. Let me draw that also. And we have seen a potentially breakout, and we have then seen a huge bullish move, and then a significant sell off by the sellers, and then again we are experiencing an other continuation pattern. This was also a continuation pattern. Moreover, on a 4-hourly chart we can potentially draw a support trend line. Let me draw that also. This would be the lower support, and we are expecting a bearish move, testing the support, and then we can potentially see a bullish move upwards. Moreover, on an 1-hourly chart, we can see that the market is making a lower low somewhere around here till here. However, the indicator is making an higher low somewhere around here till here, and we have seen an bullish move. Now in the sum, rewarding trader should do from 6 till 10 July. Now breaking down all bearish and bullish patterns. The first bullish pattern which we got is the ascending channel, which are inner and outer. We have seen that the RSI is taking the support of the trend line second bullish signal. Then we can see that the market is testing the support trend line, the third bullish signal. On an 4-hourly time frame, we have seen an bullish pennant breakout and bullish flag pattern being formed, which is usually in continuation after usually in continuation of a bullish move, the fourth bullish pattern. And on an 1-hourly time frame, we have seen an regular bearish divergence as the market was making a lower low. However, the indicator was making an higher low. Thus, here we have concluded the 5 patterns which suggest that we should be bullish for the gold. Now coming on a bearish patterns, we have seen on a weekly time frame, we have seen that the market is testing the 8 to 9 years high, which is some around 1795 till some around 18010. First bearish pattern. Secondly, we have seen the regular bearish divergence. Then thirdly, we have seen a cup and handle pattern being formed on the higher time frame on a weekly chart. Thus, the 3 technical perspective which we got from the gold on a weekly chart are bearish. On a daily chart, here we again receive a regular bearish divergence for the gold, the fourth factor. Then thus in the conclusion, now we have 5 bullish technical perspectives supporting our scenario of being bullish for the gold, and 4 bearish perspective of the technical patterns which suggest that we should be bearish for the gold. Now here is what we are expecting for the market, is that we can either see let me zoom in. Here we have drawn both inner and outer support, and here we have drawn a support trend line. We are expecting a test towards this support trend line in the sessions on the Monday or Tuesday, as the gold acts usually bearish on Monday and Tuesday, and we see a volatile bullish move by the gold then on Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. Thus we are expecting a bullish move. Thus this area would be a key level to be watched, and I will be really alert along this area and will be giving you guys signals on the same channel or the daily follow-up for the gold. And so do connect on that or do watch that in order to get more deep in knowledge and where you should take your trades. Thus, we will go for a long sum around 1769 with our first take profit just placed below recent highs, which is some around 1787, with our stop losses just placed below the support trend line, which is some around 1758. Thus, this trade will give an risk to reward of 1:1.38. However, if we see a bearish scenario, or we see any improvement in the vaccine, thus we can opt for a sale position only and only after we see a break through this support trend line. Thus, we will go for a short position on a pullback towards this support, turning into a resistance, and then we can potentially see a test towards this support trend line. Let me draw the minor supports also, which we can experience while experiencing a bearish move. This area would be a key minor area. Thus, here we have two. First, we have this key major support, which we have seen in the past, that has respected by market, as mentioned or explained in the video before. And here we have seen we have drawn a key support trend line as a support zone or a support trend line. Thus, we are expecting what I am more bullish for the gold. However, we can see a bearish move for the gold as the events which came on Thursday were positive, and their effect could resume on the Monday and Tuesday, and due to which we can potentially see a bearish move. However, I will take an bullish move, a long position on the gold, some around 1748 with our stop losses just placed some around 1756 till 1759. However, if my stop loss hit, thus I will be waiting for the market to retest this support, turning into a resistance, where I will go for a short position within a stop loss just placed some around 1781, with our first take profit or our final take profit would be this range, which is some around 1731 till 1740. Let's minimum profit or the ratio which we will derive from this trade is some around 1:2.44. Thus, both scenarios are explained how or where we should trigger our trade and what scenarios we should trigger our trade for the gold. If you do like my analysis, do like, share and comment below, and if you are new to the channel, do consider subscribing. Thanks for watching.